That when you have job for everybody, and we can create jobs for everybody, every citizen has a place of work, or a place of residence, or somebody taking care of them, so we can be able to know who is who. If we meet you on the road, we say, who are you? I say you are from so place, the police will be able to check immediately from their laptop, okay, whether you are registered in a particular residence or place of work, whether you are truly a Nigerian. But we don't know who is who. We cannot even know who is going where. We are like strangers among ourselves. So we are not invested enough in security and in socio-economic development. We are paying for neglect of development. That's what's happening. You can imagine if everyone has a place of work and something happens, you can take care on anybody. If you are not the one, you'll be at your place of work at the time. You have an alibi. But in every local government, everybody must be registered where he resides. We should have to know everybody. We have the idea of national identity card, and we messed it up.
Now, you know what? I asked you earlier if your organization cannot reach out to this sect of people. And in fact, your words exactly were, how can we talk to people who are hungry? And I'm wondering, is it because they are poor and hungry, so they have to go and take lives?
I didn't say so exactly. The way we can reach out to people is to preach the truth.
No, you said, how can we reach out to people who are hungry?
Now, when you now say, okay, can we not preach to people? And I say, okay, can you preach to people who are hungry? I did say so. If a lot of Nigerians are very poor and hungry, okay, they will not make sense. These harsh situations will drive them into insensibility. Like human behavior. I was in Rotterdam one day with some Nigerians who got into Rotterdam illegally, and one church came and was preaching. They said, who want to listen to preaching? I'm hungry, you are preaching to me. Okay? First of all, government should address fundamental issues. Okay? Government should, I said Islam requires that government make sure that every citizen has access to minimum living standards, adequate food and nutrition, access to safe water, shelter and clothing. And that is possible. If I take care of everybody, they will naturally love government and they will cooperate with government. They will listen to what I want to talk to them. Even people are not listening to radio, they are not reading the papers because they are busy struggling to survive. But as for the Boko Haram groups, I will not say these are very hungry people. They seem to be sponsored by very rich people. They can handle bombs. I don't know how to handle bombs. They say they use sophisticated equipment, vehicles. So something is going on. What I was saying is that you need cooperation of your people in security. If you want generality of people to support police in security, such people must believe that government is for them and police is for them. They should not see police as an enemy. It's not paying lip service to say, okay, police is your friend. In theory and in practice, something else is happening. You have a situation where there are graduates, they cannot get jobs. There are people, and the income is so low, the electricity is not stable, they come with crazy deals. So what do you expect people to do? They are driving them to insensibility. They will literally hate government. Let us not deceive ourselves. Make the people your friends, and they will cooperate with you. And when majority cooperates, minority has nowhere to hide. They will give information to police that, look, oh, the neighborhood is terrible. It happens in Europe. When they notice any suspicious movement, the citizens around will phone police. They say, some people are here. Police will come immediately. I was in one residence. Police just came to my place. Because somebody informed them that some blacks are living here. We don't know who they are. And they came in. They asked me, may I see your particulars, your passport? Somebody has informed them. Everybody must be security conscious. To make everybody security conscious, they must believe in government. To believe in government, government must be seen to be doing the right thing, to be pursuing the welfare of the people. And I said, the provisions made by Islam for national peace and security are one, equality of all human beings. Okay?
Now back to what you said.
Then social justice. Okay? Security of livelihood. You must not allow people to live like animals that have no way, no means of livelihood. Even in Europe, if you don't have a job, you have an employment allowance. You can survive easily. But even when you want to work hard, there's no job. Okay? So, we need to address poverty. The level of poverty is so serious, and that is promoting criminal activities.
We will take a break right now, and when we come back, we'll talk more about international intervention in security crisis bordering Nigeria. Please stay with us.
The thing is that we recommended the use of dialogue as one of the strategies to resolve the crisis. At the same time, to devise strategies that will encourage or lay the foundation for sustainable peace in this country.
They believe that the amnesty will succeed, and that they are calling on all those involved in the insurgency to accept the government's olive branch and come out for negotiation for a peaceful resolution of the crisis. They also urged the president to look into other issues related to the crisis, particularly the destruction of educational infrastructure in the affected states, and they are calling for help.
One city, 18 million people and counting, over 18 million dreams of a better life, and a team tasked to bring those dreams to reality. What is their game plan? What goals have been achieved? Who are the players? Find answers on Deadline Makers every Saturday at 3:30 p.m. only on Channels Television.
Welcome back. We're still with the national president of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Juma'at Nigeria, Dr. Moshood Fashola. Thank you for joining us once again.
You're welcome.
Continuing with the issue of security and amnesty for Boko Haram members, let us now see. Nigerians are now wondering what becomes of the Presidential Committee on Amnesty now that the main group has refused it.
Well, they can still do some jobs by consulting with all groups of people in the country. They can meet with all groups of people, all regional organizations, all kinds of classes, all groups, seeking the views of people about the situation. But don't forget that I said government has not invested enough in security. The number of policemen and women is too few.
My question is right now that you are saying there's not enough investment in security. Other people are saying that they have seen sufficient investment, but the purpose for which that investment has been made has not been fulfilled. Our public officers are putting the monies in their pockets.
Well, if we talk of corruption, it's still the fault of government. How is it that government is not able to check corruption? The problem goes back to police. You have not empowered the police enough. I know a country, I'm not going to mention the country, where Mr. President was arrested. I was there in that country. Mr. President was driving as a private person on highway, and his driver was over speeding. The police officer stopped the vehicle, did not book Mr. President because he has immunity, and warned the driver of Mr. President. The following day, the paper carried that president lost election in the election. Nobody should be above the law. You know a country where Mr. President was jailed, a former president was jailed for rape. So we must empower police that can deal with everybody. If you don't do so, corruption will continue. Who are these corrupt elements that cannot deal with? When the youth know that some people are pocketing billions and they cannot make a 2 naira, they have no way of making livelihood, you turn them into those who hate society. They become antisocial. They hate society. Even your family, if you don't take care of your children, they will hate the father, hate the mother. As for the panel on amnesty, they can still go around trying to get opinions of people. Meet all kinds of groups. Meet all kinds of groups, spread their views to know, okay, what do we do? Who are these people? If Boko Haram people are significant group, we should be able to talk to their to members and then say what is their grievances. Some demands that they make will be unacceptable. Okay? It's not a question of say, okay, we cannot. Some things are not negotiable. You cannot say you have to convert you to your religion by force. Islam does not preach that.